In this video, I'll go over making a peat farm and going through peat power, as well as a couple of random items from the questline. Okay, so last episode we got the tree farm going. Between episodes I set up these barrels to pick up the overflow, and then I also kind of automated this whole system over here. Basically I have a crafter. It's crafting the planks, crafting the logged in planks, and that's going into this furnace generator, which we've seen. The crafter will go over when we get to RF tools. I just wanted a nice, simple, easy crafter. So we're working on the peat today, and I found out I don't think this works. It doesn't look like it's working because it would have water here. So I need to find a different way to pump water into this. I could take this barrel over, then I'll need a way to get water into here. So let me go and look for solutions for that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so for now we're just gonna go ahead and move this drum over here, and sweet, it's working. Yeah, so we'll just move this over here for now. I'll just use this carpenter manually, because there are a couple options. There's the infinite water source from nuclear craft. The problem with that is it requires these basic platings, which requires this graphite dust, which we don't have any of the machines to make yet. As well as the endervore, that requires fused quartz, which again, we don't have the alloy smelter, so we can't make that. There's a pump from IC2, but we haven't gotten to IC2 yet, so we don't have all this stuff to make. There's the fluid pump from immersive engineering. This one's doable, however, I might just do that immersive engineering soon, because that has a lot of machines we would like to use, and we're getting power gen up this episode through the Peat, so maybe that one. And then the electric pump mechanism, that requires a bunch of mechanism stuff that we don't have set up yet, so we'll do that another time. But to get this peat farm up and running, what we want to do is actually, I'm going to go ahead and steal this drum real quick, because I just need a bunch of water for upstairs. Because I think I have the most efficient way to set up the water up here. So basically, for the peat, you have to have like a 3x3 area can be supplied by one water source. So I'm gonna grab some blocks. I'll be back. So we're just gonna make this bog earth. What are we missing? Oh, we got the wrong recipe. Because this is what we're gonna be using to get the peat. We get the mulch from the squeezer, as we can see. I've just been storing it in this chest right here. We're getting a lot of impregnated sticks for the bees. If you watch that mini episode, if you didn't, it's up in the top card. It's not really necessary. I just kind of showed how I started bees. This is going to be not fun for manual. Okay, we'll just start with a stack, and I'll just show you the setup. So basically, if you have bog earth set up like this, one water source will supply all of those. So if I basically just place it in the center of each of these rings, not like that, and then I'll want one here. I believe that's the most efficient place to place it. It's getting all three of those. Oh, didn't want to destroy the water. Anyway, I'll be right back after I have set this up like I want it. Apparently the machine wants to place the water on its own, but I don't like where it places it. Places it inefficiently. So that is how I like it set up, because you know you get maximum. I think we're missing 2 spots from the water. Well, and then these 3, so 5 total. Whereas the way it wants it like wants it in this corner and then over there, and it basically wants to take up like twice as many spots almost. But if we place the bog earth in here, it'll automatically transform into the what's it called? I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a different kind of bog earth. Basically, the bog earth absorbs some water or something, and that makes it become a different kind of thing. Still bog earth, but different. And then this will harvest it, and it'll get the peat down here, as well as the bog earth will be replaced with dirt. And this will also pick that up, and it'll get you your dirt back. So you basically just need to have a sand harvesting system or a sand crafting system to have this up running. So actually, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to go ahead and craft a couple of things. This is a watering can. It basically speeds up random ticks like crop growth and stuff like that. And then this is a time in a bottle. It collects time as time goes on, and You can use that to speed up tile entities and stuff. That works on game ticks. It speeds up game ticks. Let's see. So you can use 30 seconds to... Actually, let's just go ahead and show you the quest for that, because it'll explain it better. So yeah, basically it'll speed up how fast the game ticks go. It'll double it and then quadruple it and then, you know, etc. We right click this with water, the watering can, to fill it up. And I don't remember if this one empties or not. I think it does. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick. And then hopefully we can go up and speed up the bog farm a little bit. Alright, so if we right click with this watering can, it does use the water. Turn this bog earth, oh, just maturity. Okay, so it changes the maturity of the bog earth. Then we'll see this, harvest it. Will we see that? Yeah, so it turns it to dirt and then it picks up the dirt. You get peat for turning it to dirt and then you get the dirt back. So it's a pretty good deal. If we do this manually, we get 2 peat per bog earth, but we don't get the dirt back, I believe. So that's kind of the trade-off of having it automated. So yeah, as you can see, this watering can is making this area go faster. But yeah, so now we have peat, and we just need to get a bunch of bog earth, which is, like I said, can be a little bit manual for a bit. And then, you know, planting the saplings is super manual. Okay, I got 3 more stacks of bog earth, so that'll keep that up for a while, which is perfect. I did steal the water because we're making the bog earth over here, but I'm just gonna have to transfer it back and forth for a bit. Although I don't think I'm gonna need to make a lot more bog earth for a little bit. Anyway, let's go ahead and remove some crafting things. Alright, peat fired engine needs a bunch of copper. Okay, so we're gonna make 2 of these. I need to grab another glass. Alright, so we're making 2 of these peat fired engines. The way these work is you put the peat in here and it gives you, I believe, ash. Is that what that is? Ash? No. Forestry. What does that give you? That looks like the gray dye. Maybe it is ash. I don't know. Requires redstone, no fuel. So yeah, you have to give it a redstone signal, so like a torch, or not torch, yeah, a redstone torch or a lever. Oh yeah, these are broken. I forgot about that. Anyway, you have to give them a redstone torch or a lever. And we're also probably not going to really use these because I don't have a good place to... what I'm trying to say. I don't have a good way to transport these around. Because there's a problem with forestry in this version for some reason. I don't know why. Let's go ahead and put the peat barrel there. I'm going to make another barrel. So yeah, this is why I play with cheats on, because sometimes a glitch like that happens, and I use the resources for 2 peat-fired engines. So I'm gonna get 2 peat-fired engines. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Let's move the dirt barrel up here too, and actually let's go ahead and move get some wires down for these. Now this is gonna technically slow down all of it because it will choose which one it wants to go to, rather than knowing which way it goes. So these cables are bad, but they're cheap. So I'm okay with losing a little bit of speed for now for the trade-off of having cheap stuff. Once we get better item cables and stuff, once we get Dendro and stuff, then I'll figure all that out. So we're getting peat here. I need to set up an area for the engines to go. Probably do like another basement over here. Probably just connect it to my other basement. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, so we got this dugout. It's just off the side of our basement. I set these guys up. They're the silkworms from what is that? Mystic World, right? And they're the silkworm eggs that drop from the trees that drop like 1 billion. You really don't need that many set up. This has been running for maybe an hour or 2 while I was doing bees. Basically, these silk cocoons can be turned into silk thread. This is a more efficient way. This is the way I've been doing it. and that can be turned into string. That can also be used as string in a bunch of recipes, which is nice, but it's not all recipes. So the other recipe, now if you need string, because I need string for the B frames. Anyway, this connects up right here. That's where the electrical is. I need to fix that hole because I was trying to test how far it was. This guy I set up originally, but I don't need them anymore. These two are automatic, running fine, looking good. So yeah, anyway, we'll have it like this. That's not what I want. Okay, does forestry have like a wrench? Oh, it does. Okay, let's go make that, and we'll see if that fixes the problem with them not dropping. Alright, right click, nope, shift right click. That doesn't look good. Does I have a different wrench? Don't see one. But I could be blind. Well, guess we're doing this again. Because the mod has a bug. Ah. Are you kidding me? I want to be able to pump stuff in from the back, take power out the front. Oh, where am I going to put levers? I guess on the side? I don't know. Nope, that's not what I want. What? But why is this annoying? Alright, placed on this block. What? That's not what I want. Alright. Rotation. Wrench. Ooh. That might be wrong. Does that work? No. Of course not. Also, I want you in. Also, I got rid of my craft. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway. This is annoying. Let's go get 2 more of these energy transfer nodes. And then we'll set these here. And we'll hope it sets up right. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, so it requires redstone, has no fuel. So I want to make some levers. Should be pretty easy. And then I want to get some peat. Alright, and I want some sticks. Okay, let's go ahead and get this. Alright. Now, if I put a lever on one, will it make both of them go? That's my question. So now, boom. Got that. Alright, if I put this here. Good. So now these are running. They're making 20 R per tick. Alright. It's not bad. How much is this making? 5, right? And this one is probably not making anything because it's out of fuel, but it would make 40. So these two together are running at what that would run at by itself. Okay. I mean, I would rather have a lot more peat generation. I make a second of the farms up there to get that set up. Because right now this is just not running that fast. And that could be because I ran out of water again. It's probably because I ran out of water again. Actually. Yeah, these are maturity very low. So maybe I didn't. No, I did. But yeah, 1/4 of a farm. Probably not enough to sustain us for long at all. Not that I want to be sustained for long by just peat. All sorts of mods. All the tech mods basically have their own way of generating power. But I just never really used this one. So I thought I'd try it out. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of how that's set up. Is some bricks right here? Yes. So yeah, that's the gist of how that's set up. Oh. Just misplaced blocks all over the place today. So, these are all getting power. Let's go ahead and get this back over here because we have all the bog earth from there. So that doesn't need the water right now. Should start filling up. Okay. And we'll just let that go. Get some bog earth, or some peat, sorry. And then that can run this. I was gonna do this in a mini episode, but maybe I'll just do a bunch of these Misc quests here. so let's go ahead and look through them all. These have a bunch of good things like this crafting calculator. This is one of my favorite mods. Yeah, and it's super easy to make, which is nice. And then you got chisel, makes pretty block variants. Let's go ahead and make, I don't make the eye chisel. It's got the most durability and the most versatility. Let's see. I don't like the hook mod, but maybe that's just because I haven't used it enough. Like, where's that? Okay. So we do at least need to make an iron hook. So I'll test it out. Don't know that I'm gonna love it, but I'll try it. We got lag goggles. It's basically that just shows you what's lagging in your world. So if I press the insert button, profile for, sure. Test the world and make sure it's running, see what's making the world lag the most. I know that there were the, what were they called? Crafting? No. Maybe it was a different mod that had them, but it was basically a crafting table that remembered recipes and had a storage. Okay, so as you can see, there's entities around and stuff. So this is obviously not good for testing that out. Apparently this is using, I mean, that's not a lot, that's like not a lot at all, but it stacks up. This carpenter's using quite a bit, but not this, or oh, this one's using for, no wait, what? Why is this one using so little and that one's using so much? Oh, is it because it's rendering these? I don't know. It's weird. This is all, you know, green is better than yellow, which is better than red. Entities cause a fair bit. But overall, oh, these are two armor stands stacked. That might be why. Okay. Yeah, so one's 88, whereas this is 45. So obviously entities are a lot worse. But we don't really have any blocks that are bad. So for some reason that hopper is worse than all the rest of the hoppers. I don't understand it, but anyway. Yeah, so if you have lag in your world, you might want to check out that mod. It's a good mod to add in any mod pack you're playing, because it'll just give you the information. But yeah, so that's a good mod. Let's see what else we have. I don't love these mods, but did I mess with them? I might have messed with them. I might not have. I'm just gonna leave it how it is right now. I don't hate them enough that I'm gonna delete them completely. These charms are cool. The aggression charm makes it so piglin, let's see, increases the aggression range. So I guess it's not piglin's head. They're still what are they called? Zombie pigmen. But yeah, basically this will make more of them aggro if you want that. The gluttony charm makes you eat instantly. The null charm, I believe. Yeah, so it's basically the dev null I was looking at. So I will want one of those probably. We don't want a gluttony charm. The portal charm makes you go through the portal instantly instead of growing creative. Sleep charm makes you sleep instantly. And the focus sash prevents one-hit KOs. So you can't be killed in one hit, which is nice. But these are the two I care about the most. We've got stuff to make a mob farm. These mob filters either only allow the mob through or only allow anything but the type it says. So now you got animals, pets, slimes, all sorts of stuff. So there's the inverted ones, which don't let anything through, or they will let everything but the aquatic mobs. Yeah, so the white ones let everything but the creature through of the type, and the black ones let only the creature through. These vector plates are basically conveyor belts. They move entities around, so that's for mob farms and stuff. These traps are also for mob farms. They've got all kinds of traps. I'll probably make a mob farm in a mini episode later on. So mob farm's always nice to have. The super sound muffler is one of my favorite mods. I believe I brought it up in a previous episode, but basically we're gonna make that. Basically lets you blacklist certain sounds and whitelist certain sounds, so you only hear certain ones, or you can also request to not hear specific ones. Like if I didn't want to hear zombie groans, I could select that one. Agricraft's over here. It's a pretty interesting mod. It's not very interesting for content. Basically, you have these crop sticks which let you grow crops. You can grow crops normally, obviously. I'm doing it upstairs, but you can get better crops. So there's 3 stats. There's growth, gain, and strength. The growth is how fast the crops grow. The gain is how much they drop. I believe it's if it's a max out, which is I believe level 10, that's drops 4. Although some mod packs I've played with have messed with that for some reason. And then the strength is how resilient they are to weeds, and that's also how easy it is to make them pass on traits, I believe. So you got a couple crops to start off, and then you'll eventually get to metal seeds, and you do this through a process of breeding the crops together. I might do a mini episode on that one too. There might be a lot of mini episodes in the series, which I'm not going to complain. Yes, this is telling you the stats, and like I said, weeds, they're annoying. A lot of mod pack developers remove them, but it doesn't matter. Once you get up to a high enough strength, your seeds will be fine. And there's the Britannia seeds. If we get into Britannia, this is a good way to get all of the types of mystical petal, because there's color. There's one for each color, basically. There's a villager called the Shady Merchant. He basically sells you fake stuff, fake expensive stuff. It's like it's a fake diamond block he gives you. It's a fake diamond he gives you. This diamond pick is actually not as good as it looks. This is an expensive item. He doesn't give you a real one. They're all fake, basically. But apparently this quest wants you to trade all of its traits. Oh, so this quest just lets you spend some experience and get a random item. Let's go and see what we got. Bat in a bucket. So that, I believe, is literally a bat in a bucket. Oh, right. It lets you see creatures through walls. For bats, maybe through walls? Nope, just creatures. That's cool. I mean, I kind of wasted it, but cool nonetheless. Let's see what else we have. We have compact machines, which I'll deal with later, because those are nice to have laggy setups inside of those. What's this? Oh, they changed this. You used to be able to use ME cables through compact storage. Anyway, we'll deal with that later. Got Dyer's building gadgets down here. Let's see, the building gadget basically makes things easier to build faster. The exchanges items or blocks in the world. So like you can exchange dirt for stone from your inventory. The copy paste gadget will copy paste a specific structure you have saved, and the destruction gadget basically voids out an entire area and doesn't give you the drops. And you have the template manager, which can give you stuff for the copy paste gadget. The paste containers, which lets you hold the construction paste. That makes it so you can use the copy paste gadget without having the specific item in the copy paste gadget. It's semi-complex, not really. It makes a lot of sense once you start using it. Let's see, where haven't I gone? Spectral energy, I've never played with. I might play with it eventually. Actually, I'm probably going to, because it's basically wireless energy. You have to kill the specters, which are sometimes spawned when you kill a mob. You have to kill them with some kind of magic, splash potion. Although fire might work too. I don't know. But usually people do splash potion for the first one, and they can make a tree that drops them. Let's see. We have chisel and bits, which basically lets you just break certain, like pixel by pixel, you can remove pieces from a block, and that'll make it so you can do more in-depth design and stuff. I don't usually use that mod, but I might try it out a little bit. And then these are dummies from basically that you can just test how good your damage is and how good your armor is and stuff like that. So that's this whole tab. We also have useful things. You know, you got mob spawner stuff. Let's see. Yes, we got a bunch of mob spawner stuff. The garbage pile spawns rats. The cursed earth spawns monsters. This spawns a certain monster you want. You can set up spawners and stuff. Let's see. Then we got like mob movers, which is we already went over kind of. Mob killers, these spikes, but also those traps we were looking at. Some flight waves. Oh, there's a bunch apparently. Now I believe I'm familiar with most of these. Yeah, you got jetpacks. Got angel rings. You have the flugel tiara. Lighter upgrade for your dark steel armor. The glider upgrade for your dark steel armor. Create a flight modifier from environmental tech. Jet boots from pneumatic craft. Got an air sigil from blood magic. I haven't seen the hovercraft from advanced rocketry, but I'm assuming it's just a hovercraft. Would make sense. Jetpack from advanced rocketry. Got the infinity set of armor, which is like super late game. It makes you invincible. And lets you fly. The glitch infused chest plate, which is from deep mob learning, which is a good mod. I don't think hooks count as flight, but whatever. Got the elytra upgrade for living armor. You have the thermostatic harness and the elytra harness from Thaumcraft. You got different ways to get ores. Got the orchid from Britannia, and a bunch that actually mine out of the world, and then the excavator from immersive engineering. It's kind of a different way. It kind of mines from an imaginary world. We'll get into that later, I'm sure. Then we got power gen, power transfer, power storage, and then ways to charge in certain inventories. Well, there's less of those than I thought there would be. Anyway. There's item transfer, item storage, fluid transfer, fluid storage, smelters, ore processing, and player teleporters. There's actually quite a few of these. And I think I've played with all of these. Oh, I don't think I've played with the Industrial Craft 2 teleporter. I think I've only crafted it for other recipes for other mod packs that require extensive crafting. Anyway, we've basically gone over all the items. I'm gonna craft all these, plus this. Oh, I don't want to cheat that in. Plus this. We made that. Oh, and the Tome of Knowledge stores experience, so that's pretty cool. See, I'll probably make a bunch of those off camera. So yeah, we got power. I mean, not automated, but you know, we don't need a lot of power. The longer you have these guys running, the faster they'll run. And it does make ash like I thought it did. I don't know why this is the old symbol for it. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button down below and the subscribe button. That really supports the channel. Lets YouTube know that you want to see more of the content. And I appreciate it. If you leave a comment down below, I'll try to respond. Let me know what you want to see from the series. If it's a certain mod, if it's a certain item, and I'll try to hit it. Check out this video. It's the one that YouTube thinks is the best for you. Subscribe right there, and I'll see you next time.